What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Human League. And we're back with more from Hysteria, 1984. Thank you again to Han Solo. What's up, Luca? She's eyeing the lap. We'll see what she does. But the next track is amusingly and numerically called Rock Me Again and Again and Again and Again and Again and Again, parenthetically, 6 times. So, yes, there's a bit of cheekiness, there's a bit of comedy to the title, but ultimately, rock me tends to mean have a big impact on someone, and that can take different forms, certainly. Given that their tunes are more electronic, or at least typically have been more electronic, I'm thinking that it might relate to a beat or a percussive sequence. Certainly, rock is also a genre of music, so if we heard a guitar along the way, I wouldn't be terribly surprised. But yes, obviously being rocked again and again and asking for that is to willingly engage in whatever the essence of the experience or contact is, and it ultimately sounds like one is submitting to a series of interactions. So yes, it sounds like something positive and indeed enthusiastic, but given that some of their lyrics have a bit of cheek to them, not just in the current configuration, meaning post-split with the two guys who went on to form Heaven 17, even beyond, or rather before that, I feel like there's a bit of cheekiness, comedy, what have you, to the Human League thematic base. So ultimately, I'm not quite sure what to expect, but it sounds funny straight out of the gate. Luca is really undecided here. I guess we'll see what she does during the reaction. This is the Human League, Rock Me Again and Again and Again and Again and Again and Again, 6 times from Hysteria, 1984. Very funky. Bluesy guitar. over this time. When it did that halfway through, more or less, my immediate thought was like, wow, that was abrupt and surprisingly short, and then of course it came back in, a bit of a fake ending. Nevertheless, the overall sentiment or the overall experience of it was a very hypnotic tune, not just because of the vocals cycling over again and again and again, but that rapid fire, like double tempo kick drum and the way that all the percussion would double for those sequences, essentially the chorus. But although I feel like the repetition of the title line extended beyond the chorus per se, I'm not sure. But the whole thing felt like cyclical and hypnotizing. So I do enjoy the expression of the sentiment through the sonic elements. Ultimately, I do think it is being cheeky and about physical intimacy, and some of the lines are, I think, double entendres. So, yeah, it feels like it's having a bit of fun, but it's also saying for real. And at first I thought he was saying, like, take me down and love me again and again and again, but I feel like it was actually like, take you down and make me love you again. Like, I don't know exactly what the phrasing was, but it sounds like someone, again, who wants to submit to this experience, but also be an active participant in it. So, yeah, it sounds like someone who is mesmerized by the allure, the desire, and the intimacy at hand with this other person. Again, like, primarily we hear Oki on the vocals, but also the women. I will say, though, Oki's singing in this track felt different than a lot of his more, let's say, robotic, not monotone, but almost like androids style singing on some of their, let's say, more famous synth pop tunes. And yeah, it felt like a bit more funky and soulful, and indeed, a lot of the sonics here did have a bit of a, like, synth pop meets soul funk type of sound, which I've talked about it before. It's clear to me going through these different deep dives over the last couple of years that a lot of groups which perhaps are most famous for their more electronic sounding synth pop of the first half of the 80s, once they got to the mid 80s, 84, 85, 86, 87 especially, they do seem to incorporate more soul sounds, more funk sounds, and push the boundaries of what synth pop was up until that point known for into some more, let's say, like natural styles or natural instrument sounds. So yeah, definitely some brass sounds here, but I think maybe they were like keyboard brass. Either way, as I said, a bit more of a funk and soulful sound in the sonics and Oki's vocals than even the earlier stuff from the second iteration of the Human League. In any case, a fun tune, a light tune, even if it's a very, let's say, psychologically convicted and intense tune. So, yeah, a bit of fun. And I suppose Hysteria as an album title feels like maybe it could run throughout the album in some different, like, I Love You Too Much. It's someone who's a bit too mentally intense on the emotional or psycho-emotional feeling for another person. And then the idea here, love me again and again and again and again and again and again 6 times, it feels like it's sort of the same thing, but maybe with a more visceral and physical dimension to it. But it makes me wonder if there is some sense, a concept album at play. In any case, let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.